Why Nations Fail, The Origins of Power, Prosperity, and Poverty, 2012, is a collaborative effort by Daron Acemoglu, an esteemed economist from MIT, and James A. Robinson, a distinguished political scientist and economist. In this non-fiction work, the authors delve into the intricate dynamics shaping the fates of nations, analyzing the factors contributing to their success or failure. Intersecting the realms of institutional economics, developmental economics, and economic history, the book draws from a diverse array of historical case studies. Through this interdisciplinary lens, Acemoglu and Robinson dissect the profound impact of institutions on economic development, the influence of political systems on national prosperity, and the historical evolution of economic and political structures. While Why Nations Fail garnered favorable reviews, some economists and political theorists have raised objections. They argue that the book's central thesis, revolving around the dichotomy of inclusive versus extractive institutions, oversimplifies a complex issue. Despite these criticisms, the book received accolades upon its release, including the Paddy Power and Total Politics Political Book Award for International Affairs. Comprising 15 insightful chapters, the book challenges conventional explanations for the wealth and poverty of nations. Acemoglu and Robinson contend that attributing these outcomes solely to factors like geography, climate, culture, or the actions of political leaders falls short. Instead, they propose a more nuanced understanding rooted in the interplay of institutions, politics, and economics. The book buttresses its argument by juxtaposing national case studies, selecting countries with similar underlying factors, but divergent levels of prosperity due to disparate political and institutional choices. One notable illustration is the case of Korea, divided into North and South since 1953. While South Korea has emerged as one of Asia's wealthiest nations, North Korea languishes among the world's poorest, owing to its oppressive governance and limited economic opportunities. Similarly, the border towns of Nogales, Arizona, and Nogales, Sonora, underscore this thesis. Despite sharing geographic and cultural similarities, their disparate institutional landscapes yield stark differences in prosperity. At its core, the book posits that economic well-being hinges primarily on the inclusivity of political and economic frameworks. Inclusive institutions empower a broad segment of society in decision-making processes, unlike systems where power is concentrated among a select few resistant to change. A robust democracy and pluralistic governance ensure the rule of law, a cornerstone of economic advancement. Inclusive institutions foster economic prosperity by incentivizing talent and innovation to thrive. Conversely, extractive institutions empower governmental elites to exploit and subjugate, hindering entrepreneurial vigor and citizen investment. Societies entrenched in extractive systems, such as absolute monarchies or communist regimes, stagnate as fear of disruption stifles innovation, a concept encapsulated by economist Joseph Schumpeter's notion of creative destruction. In essence, the book argues that nations prosper when institutions foster inclusivity, enabling dynamic economic growth through innovation and investment, while extractive systems impede progress by concentrating power and stifling innovation. The process of creative destruction spawns new factions that vie for power against entrenched elites, a phenomenon vehemently opposed by dictatorships. The book examines numerous instances of autocratic regimes grappling with economic challenges, only to experience rejuvenation upon embracing political openness. A prominent case is that of Great Britain following the Glorious Revolution of 1688, which replaced absolute monarchy with constitutional governance, an essential precursor to the Industrial Revolution, according to the book. Applying this framework, the book scrutinizes China's recent economic surge, despite its autocratic rule. It contends that China's trajectory aligns with its central thesis, as the country has modernized considerably under the reformist policies of Deng Xiaoping, who opened China to the world post the repressive Cultural Revolution era. China exemplifies the pattern wherein liberalization paves the way for economic advancement. However, the book warns that sustained economic growth reshapes resource distribution and influences politics. Hence, despite China's current prosperity, the book posits that continued progress hinges on enhancing political inclusivity and embracing economic and cultural opportunities. Ultimately, the book asserts that global disparities in living standards and economic prosperity are not predetermined by history, geography, culture, or ethnicity, but primarily stem from variations in political and economic institutions. It underscores the role of empowerment in fostering inclusive institutions and underscores the transformative potential of broad coalitions comprising diverse social groups, civil society, and a free media in transitioning from extractive to inclusive governance structures. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.